joined by the head coach of the Bulldogs, the winning head coach, Andy Bronkema, after a 94-87 win here in overtime. Coach, again, we've kind of said it the last few ball games, got to be extremely pleased and thrilled for your group of guys here to find a way to get this done tonight.
Unbelievable. That game was crazy. You know, the one thing I could say is we stuck with it. And, you know, UIndy is really good. And they put some pressure on us in areas that we couldn't consistently stop them. But we just found enough stops. And, you know, I think they were hanging on a little bit, trying to exploit some matchups. And then we were going back and forth. And it was just an incredible game of runs. And two incredibly talented teams. And we made just one more play and got this thing done in overtime. So a lot just happened. You know, it's hard to replay it immediately in your mind, but it's March Madness, and that was an incredible game. For anybody that was here, incredible game to watch, and two teams that played their hearts out.
You go into halftime down 9. It was kind of a struggle in the first half, but maybe talk about the belief in your guys just knowing they had an opportunity here in the second half.
Yeah, we just said, hey, make a couple free throws, which I don't know if we did. So we didn't really change that, and get a couple more stops. We were a layup and 4 free throws away from being a one-possession game, so we really believed in what we were doing. Just made a couple adjustments, and guys stepped up and made plays. We hung in there. We just kept wearing on them, just kept playing. That's all you can do. And it's harder when you're making silly mistakes or you're going against maybe some of the simple things that you say in scout. And but when you're going against a great team, sometimes they take what they want, even though you're trying to stop them, or even though you thought you had, you know, a mindset to take their right hand away, or to, you know, get in front of the screen, or put your hand up and not foul, you know, those sort of things. So the best thing I can say about our team is just the resiliency of coming back after those mistakes and continuing to play and not collapse.
Obviously, you had a call work against you at the end of regulation. How important was it for your guys, though, to really put that behind them quickly, get the stop defensively, and then go into overtime and make enough plays to get the win?
Yeah, I'd like to see that play again. I just think it was so physical, blowing up the screen, so we had to go into a dribble handoff, and it looked like he blew up the dribble handoff. To me, I thought we were shooting free throws for the win. And then they called it on Bayes, because when you hand off, you have to be set when you hand it off. So if you're on the move and you hand it off and run into him, it's a foul on the offense. So if he was moving, could have been on him. But I thought the defense was just charging through all of that. And, you know, so we got a big stop and forced overtime, calmed ourselves down, and, you know, they scored the first bucket of overtime, and we still, you know, came back at them. So it was a great win. This one will go down as one of the special wins, you know, but right now we just got to take a deep breath, enjoy it, start studying up for Lake State, and, you know, have a good practice tomorrow and get ready to go for, you know, a trip to the Elite Eight.
Obviously, you've been through this a couple times back in 2016, 2018, winning the second round here and having a chance to go to the regional title game. How important is it to enjoy this one tonight, but then really get focused for a big game coming up on Tuesday?
Well, look, we came to win the tournament, and, you know, we're in the finals here, so we're just going to keep working and doing our jobs. That's what we like to do. That's what we're going to do. And, you know, we'll give it everything we have on Tuesday to try to win the regional and extend the season. And, you know, it's the thrill of victory, the agony of defeat, and we're happy right now. And we win another one, we'll be happy again for a little while. You know, you're happy until there's one team that's happy at the end. And we're striving to do that one game at a time. And so everybody else that's in the tournament is striving to do that too. And, you know, I mentioned before, you know, Coach Miller, he just did it. And we did it once in 18, and the group of guys are, you know, they get to be happy the rest of their lives for that. But at the end of the day, you're satisfied with giving everything you have. And there's no question that's what this team is doing. So we're going to be good either way, and I'm proud of that.
Finally here, a couple cool things. Obviously, 2 GLIAC teams now in the regional final, and not only 2 GLIAC teams, but then on the other side, we've got 2 Ferris State teams in the regional championship games here over the next 2 days.
Yeah, so I guess, you know, listen, every coach thinks their conference is the best, right? I mean, it's just, and every coach actually has like a little bit of an argument, you know. We're good debaters, and, you know, we can play both sides of the fence and just say, hey, our conference, your conference. Look, there's 2 women's teams in the finals, there's 2 men's teams in the finals, so our conference is pretty good this year. There's a lot of good conferences, but here we are in the finals. So go GLIAC, and, you know, enough said.
Well, Coach, we look forward to talking to you again on Tuesday night, and rest up, enjoy the win, and best of luck here coming up against the Lakers.
All right, Robert, thanks.